him and trap for forever. But that key popping open. Oh, that key, nah, it glitched and nah.
Oh, you beating his ass?
He went right through him on my side.
That nigga, boy.
That nigga Rockdale had 11 pass touchdowns.
Rockdale be busting ass. Who cut in? That was your best run right there. That was
this my last. They saying this my last game in my stadium, so they're trying to say I'm making playoffs, bro.
They said you ain't making playoffs.
I mean, the game's trying to predict it because
if he don't play his game,
on the bottom it says that it's my last home game.
If Chef get the force off Drake, man, that's the best thing that happened, you know, in my life.
I mean, if you make the playoffs, Vic, you still don't get no type of home field advantage.
No. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But I don't even think I'm gonna make it though because Drake got to play Chef. He got like 3 easy ass games, Monk, and he got Bach. But I think Bach's gonna give him the 4th win.
Easy, bitch. I gave you the win.
Huh?
I gave you a win because I'm tanking.
I beat the fuck out of you yesterday. I ain't even gonna lie to you, Chef.
I gave you that win, Drake.
Okay. I beat the fuck out of him. I beat the hell out of that boy Chef yesterday. That boy Odell had.
Big bro, be real.
Odell had 5 touchdowns on you.
I was going for it.
Shut up, yo, Chef, man. Stop bullshitting right now, bro.
Ah, man, you won't never.
Hey, yo, Chef, look at all your friends and tell them, talk to y'all tomorrow, man.
You said what?
Look at Twan, the MVP, be like, yo, guys, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, man. I'ma holler at y'all tomorrow.
Boy, that nigga, that fucking laugh is horrible, boy.
That nigga big crazy.
Hey, yo, where Twan at?
Hey, Carlos has that 24 touchdowns.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
What's up?
I'm gonna try to player.
What happened?
It's over for
the real come back trying to get retired.
I got my stream up. I got my stream up for all the little girls who want to come out and watch it.
Who you playing, man?
Twan?
Yeah, I ain't risking no more touchdowns.
This the game of the week right here. Twan wins, my playoff hopes is done.
I already clinched my spot for the playoffs.
If I win, everybody in the NFC just got a Longway. Longway's the person who got to stop me after Twan.
And whoever Monk is,
shit, I don't want to win.
I'm not gonna win.
Get his ass whooped.
By who? I ain't playing with him.
You ain't expect to catch that, but
I played Mark 1 in the fucking morning, bro. My eyes was burning.
I
ain't gonna lie to y'all. I play Longway tomorrow, boy, and I'm about to whoop his ass the long way, y'all.
Who you gonna mute?
You, since you wanna play niggas at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, I swear to he pressed me so hard, man.
I ain't trying to do this shit.
Ah!
Don't worry about it, nigga. You gonna get it in. Throwing his advance, nigga. I'm gonna beat your ass too.
Tell me how you feel.
I got you last game of the season. I'll definitely beat your ass, Chef.
Chef, I can't put anybody on mute, bro. I'm in my game already, bro.
You said got me on mute.
Oh, tell Longway? Longway, you on mute. Don't want to hear that shit.
Tell him don't worry about it. I'm gonna kick his ass just for that, motherfucker.
He said he's gonna kick your ass just for that.
Carlos Hyde gonna eat his ass alive.
He said Carlos Hyde.
He ain't wanna play me. He ain't wanna play me, but he wanna play a nigga at 1 o'clock in the morning. Or he ain't wanna play me. And I said 11. You know a nigga scared. He just wanna try to get a little force me in. Nigga, what's wrong with your broadcast?
What you mean what's wrong with my broadcast? What's up, man?
My boy got 1,600 yards.
I thought I could zip it in there.
You did, babe. Broadcasting.
What?
Honest.
Good shit, Quan.
You see what y'all got going on. Oh, it look like he getting your ass beat.
Rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Nah, bro, I'm out of depth for y'all. Y'all can get somebody in here. Alright. Let me
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
That changed in a big way. The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, the free safety was there, no gain.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Gurley, and he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll run it now out of the gun. Gurley's got the first down and then some. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Todd Gurley, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
I'm about to do a disservice to the catch we just saw. One-handed, coming down with it, just like that. Yeah, I know. Odell Beckham Jr. We're used to this, aren't we?
We are.
And that's just wrong on every level. That was spectacular.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call him tippy toes if that one was completed.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. A second down throw for Vick. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Now here's Vick. This will be caught at about the 5. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. Vick on the sneak. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, it's a situation like this where a head coach writes himself a note before the game. Remember, it's a long game. You don't have to chase points early. But on the other hand, it's a huge disappointment if you only come away with 3 after a big drive. Let's see what he decides to do.
Vick on the sneak. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will... And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 16 and give them a first down as well.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a handoff for Gurley. Fighting through it, he's got space. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. 20. A big run there by Gurley. 75 yards. Well, so much for keeping him under 100 yards, Charles. You said earlier they needed to keep him in the double digits. Last run puts him over 100 already.
Yeah, and we're still in the first half. Long way to go.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josh Allen scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. Returnable here for Davis. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Orange. Alpha. Late. Eagle. Orange.
Throwing again, Vic on second and 10. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. Vic to throw it. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. A first down throw coming for Vic. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, I tell you, you can't fault the pass protection here. He had all day to throw, and he just couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. And quarterbacks will tell you that after a while, they start getting antsy back there. So this is just a great job defensively to stay with these receivers as long as they did.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a play fake here on first down. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. Returnable here for Davis. Shedding through the defense. And up past the 35. A very good return, but a penalty down. That may negate all the good work. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back. That penalty will move them back.
Vic operating on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 30 yards there. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Gurley again here on 1st down. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. And Bryant's kick is good. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The 3rd quarter starts with a run by Gurley. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll go with the keeper. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Banjo. Check. Motion to backfield. All right, now, Lucky 56. Detroit!
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Partner, I think there's a lesson there. Some days you're just having a really tough time, and for the defense, today has been that day. But after that play, what do you learn? You can still make plays even when the other guy's having success against you.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here we go. It's Gurley. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Shrugs the tackle. Nice. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Again they run with Gurley. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And the second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Todd Gurley, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Packers continue to roll. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Hey, let's go.
Back now at Soldier Field.
Hey, let's go. Alpha. White 90. White 20.
Now a second down throw for Vic. Throw right side caught by Davis. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A very solid gain of 27. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
It fights him off. Now he steps away. His throw caught right around the 6. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'd be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal. To throw, Vic. And now he'll tuck it and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Here's Vic. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Odell Beckham becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Bears get a bit closer. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to 24. Carlson now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Detroit!
On second down, here's Allen. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
It seemed like the situation was 2nd and a mile to go for a 1st down, which screams what? Throw the football. You got to pass in order to try and pick up that kind of yardage. But in this case, they ran a tendency breaker because the tendency is for defenses to be out there and be set up for a pass. So you break tendency and actually run the football. That changes everything because if you're able to find a crease, you often have bigger guys working against smaller guys downfield. They picked up excellent yardage there to bring up a 3rd down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Gurley's got the 1st down and then some. And finally down at the 41-yard line. The 12 yards that time and picking up the 1st.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And room there to work it inside the 25. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Now it's Gurley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not?
Yeah,
When you have that kind of
stop that
success,
shit.
Good, bro.